So last night, Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 Episode 13 premiered titled Leave What You Don't. Now, before I start talking about the review and give my opinion, there's going to be a full spoiler warning, so if you haven't seen the episode, you've been warned. So the episode kicks off, we actually get to see a flashback with Logan of how he, and I think his name is Polar Bear, were helping people, and we find out that how Logan turned into how he is because he wasn't able to save one person, and then these mysterious people come up and offer him a deal, which I thought the deal part was okay, but I thought him breaking down over not being able to save one person and completely flipping his entire mindset of how he wants to do his life, I thought it was a bit rushed, and I think maybe there should have been a few little scenes instead of one scene. Maybe the first 5-10 minutes of just him going saving do about 5 or 6 people, and he just keeps failing and failing and failing. Maybe that would have been more believable of how he became the way he is, because I think just not being able to save one person, breaking him that much to change his entire mindset to not really caring about people enough to save one person and only want to save one group, I thought that was not really as believable as it should have been. But then after that, and after we get the Fear the Walking Dead title, we actually get to see the oil rig where Luciana, Wendell, and I think, I don't know, the kids, I don't know their names, they've been there the whole time, which I didn't know they've been there. I thought they were in the whole old factory place that they were in at the start of this season. So to find out that they were there, it was a bit weird. So they were the ones actually creating all the oil and all that. So that's what they've been doing. And then they're arguing about how we have to stop making oil, we're making too much. And then they go, oh no, it's okay, Sarah's here, but it's actually not. It's not Sarah, it's actually Logan, as we seen at the end of last week's episode, which I thought was okay. But seeing Luciana again, I wasn't impressed. As you know, I don't like Luciana at all. Wendell, I think it's a bit weird how he's still alive, and the kids, I think, are okay. But then Logan, they come in, they both have each other at gunpoint, and Logan says, I don't think you want us shooting in here because, obviously it's oil. But they back down. Why would they back down when they both have guns in each other? So it just, I didn't get it. And then Logan put them on their knees, but when Negan put the group on the knees, you felt the fear because you knew someone's going to die. But you knew no one was going to die when Logan put them on their knees. So I didn't really care. I knew they were going to get out. And then there was a pretty badass moment, though. I had, in fairness, it was badass, when Logan's men who know how to make the oil are on their way, and they go, oh, we've stopped, there's something blocking us. There's like fridges or something on the road, and then Sarah pops out of a fridge with a gun. Dwight comes out with 2 guns and holds him at gunpoint, steals her car. I thought that was such a badass moment, and I felt that was something that would have happened in The Walking Dead. You think that's something that Dwight would have taken from the Saviors instead of Sarah coming up with it? I can't imagine she was the one who came up with that idea. And then Sarah and Dwight make their way over to the oil rig, and then there's a kind of a showdown where they're saying, you let the kids go and we'll stay here and help you make the oil. So the kids go off back to the convoy, and then Dwight and Sarah stay there to help make the oil, but they're creating so much heat that the fire is going way too big to put out. So the smoke, there's so many walkers on their way over because of the fire and the smoke. So they have to evacuate the place because there's so much fire, too much smoke, too many walkers. So they have to evacuate. But then Sarah and Logan, they get captured in some kind of little small building. And while this whole thing is happening, Alicia and Strand are out trying to help some girl. I think it was at mile marker 65, which is actually the same mile marker that the whole thing happened with Logan. But then as she's on the RC radio, they get in contact with Logan and Sarah. And Logan's like, there's a gun on the ground back there. There's a bullet in there, you'll know what to do. Because that girl's in the exact same situation that the girl he tried to save was in. And Logan's trying to say, if you just shoot yourself, it'd be so much easier than getting eaten by walkers. So it gets really quiet and you hear a gunshot and you think, oh, she's dead. But when we find out that West broke in to help her, and then West comes and kills all the walkers, so she's saved by someone actually helping her. So Logan gets a change of heart that maybe by me not killing one person, me not being able to save one person, really helped. Maybe just because it happened to me does not mean it'll happen to everyone. Which, as I said at the start, it didn't make sense because after one person, Logan going a bit nuts. That's why I think it should have been. He should have had a few people of not being able to save in a row, which would have made it a lot more believable while he went over the thing instead of just one person. So he gets a change of heart. He's giving a speech and telling everyone how, no, don't shoot them. Just we're gonna help. We're gonna join up with them now. But then someone out of nowhere comes in and shoots every one of Logan's men, including him, and they all die. And they get a new group. It's some weird kind of cowboy kind of group, and they're saying they're part of a bigger world. And they're saying, they're saying, you make oil, we'll give you whatever you want. But they don't want that. They're rejecting because they're saying, well, we see what happens because they killed Logan as men. So we're like, we know what happens if our deal doesn't go through with you. You'll just kill us. So they kind of reject it and said, well, what's the point? We're just going to kill you anyways. And then Luciana, thank God, suggests I'll stay back and make the oil. So she stays back and the episode finishes. hope it's not going to be a scenario where the next 3 episodes is going to be them trying to get Luciana back. I hope they just leave Luciana. I don't care. I don't like her. I hope it's not a scenario where they got to save Luciana and we lose someone like John dies in the process, or even Morgan dies. Because if they kill someone I actually like to save Luciana, who I really don't like, and I imagine a lot of people don't like Luciana, so if they kill someone really good and such a good character to bring Luciana back, I think I'm done with the show. If that's the case, if they kill not so much John, but if it's Morgan or Alicia, I'm done. I'm not watching the show anymore after that. And surprisingly, this is probably the best episode of the whole season, and Morgan's not even in it. But I thought it was just such. It wasn't. It's not so. It's not so much as it was intense because I knew Logan wasn't going to kill anyone. I thought it was most enjoyable. A lot. It was the episode that the most happened. Usually, the way Fear the Walking paced their storyline, this probably would have been a 4 episode arc instead of doing it all at once. So it's got this episode kind of reminds me of a season 3 episode where they kind of just did whatever they wanted in whatever episode. Like they had in season 3 was such a berserk season where so much happened. Where this season nothing's happened. So this episode alone just feels like a season 3 episode rather than a season 5 episode. Overall, I really, really, really enjoyed the episode, surprisingly, because I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so much going into it. But it's by far the best of the season. Maybe it's the best since episode 9 of season 4. From episode 9 season 4 to episode 13 of season 5, this is the best episode they've done by a long stretch. I don't think maybe episode 16 be good, but I have no hopes for 14 and 15. I don't think they'll be as good. I'm hoping to be surprised. I haven't watched a trailer or anything. I'm expecting them not to be as good. But if you've seen the episode, let me know if you liked it or what you didn't like about it. Click subscribe if you're new to see all my other Fear the Walking Dead videos. And as always, thanks for watching.